Alright. How's it going, everybody? We are live with Steel Battalion. This is going to be an interesting experiment because of how much gear has been crammed into the office for this occasion. So you'll have to let us know if the audio's good, if you can see anything. I don't know if you can even hear us right now. We've got a camera focused on the controller, the main event. We have the game showing kind of off-center, and then we've also got pilot cam just, you know, for that PewDiePie reaction gold. Alright. Yep. Should be good to go. Make sure we got this all ready to go here. How does everything look and sound, everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. You got, yeah, you can monitor it from there.
Yeah.
Super.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's just play some Steel Battalion.
Game audio is low, maybe?
Whew.
We can tweak that.
What's up?
I said the game audio might be a little low. Let's get in
Oh,
the
okay.
game and find out.
Yeah, we'll start it out. It might be a little louder once we're out of the preview version here. Alright, so some background. We have both played the training level and the first level through, just so, you know, we actually have a somewhat better idea of what we're doing. Other than that, this is a blind playthrough. I've had this whole thing for a couple of years now, maybe 3 years now. I've had this controller and not used it. So, I was pretty glad that it actually turned out to work just fine. We are going to start brand new pilot, just start from the very beginning, trade off. My buddy Codeknight's in the commander chair right now.
Hello.
So we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. It's exciting. Oh yeah. Hopefully it looks good. I have no idea. Birth date. Oh shit. Given the timeline that this game takes place on, I think this makes me 94 years old. Rookie, normal, how do you feel? How confident do you feel?
I think we should do normal.
Alright.
I feel like that's best. We ain't no rookies, right?
Exactly.
We're veteran gamers.
We're veterans of the training level. Happen. Okay. So if you try to take this training level's pretty low stress, all things considered. I can show you guys, kind of do like a general overview of the controller, just so you know what to expect. And also, yeah, we got this fantastic cutscene.
He's my favorite character in any game ever. He emotes very well.
Yeah, he's got some great, fantastic expressions. Kind of get the sense, I mean, it's not surprising, but you get the sense from this game that really the game was tertiary to the experience. Primary being the controller, secondary being, I think, the sense of pride and ownership comes from having the controller. And like all Japanese mecha stories, it begins with your character falling into the cockpit to save the day in a severe emergency. Alright. So how we doing? Audio good? Video good?
Up in game audio.
Any complaints? A little too quiet, can't hear the riveting dialogue.
I'm sure they're disappointed about that.
Yeah.
8 weeks from now before you can hop into the real thing. What?
Oh my gosh, the base is under attack? Impossible. Bases never come under attack in mecha anime. I think this game came out after the Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions. I believe it did. Actually, let's check. 2002. Maybe it came out concurrent with the Matrix Revolutions, and there's that great scene in Revolutions where the mech pilot guy dies, and the other guy's like, I never completed the training. And he's like, cough, cough, neither did I. So, there he is. He's dying. He never completed the training, and neither did we. Okay.
Here we go.
Start the engine. So here we are. We're now in an off mech, and we got to do the whole thing to get it set up. So, you know, there's not really a tutorial in this game, and the manual's very sparse, but at least it tells you, it walks you through using the lights on the controller how to start. So, cockpit hatch closed, that's step one. Starts up the COOS, the combat-oriented operating system. Shows you ignition's next. So now we have ignited. And then you've got the famous tiny little flight control switches. And you get a very Hawken boot-up sequence. And these little bars fill. And the game doesn't really tell you that you have to wait for all those bars to be over a certain threshold in order to start the mech. So the first couple times we tried to start it, we couldn't get it to go. There we go. Okay, work, 100%.
Yeah, the first time we tried to start the mech, I kept failing, not knowing why.
Yeah.
While the other mech was busting in through the door.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. So now we got a mech. Let's shift it into first gear and start going. We've got lock on, primary weapon, secondary weapon. Secondary is machine gun, primary is some kind of missile or cannon. Sabos, who knows. Lock on doesn't work for your, I don't think it works. Well, actually no, I guess it does. It does work for your secondaries as well.
Nice. Gonna knock them down.
There it goes. Alright, cool. So, your right stick is your aiming stick, predictably. It does not auto-center. So if you flap it all the way over, then your mech looks all the way over, and nothing you can do about that.
You end up staring into your mech's armpit.
Yeah, it's a little weird. That takes some getting used to. The left stick is just for turning, so it's left-right only. It doesn't go forward or backward or anything like that. And then you've got the 3 pedals down below, which there was no practical way to get those on camera. I'm sorry. But right pedal is gas. Middle pedal, as far as you can tell, is brake. We don't know. And the left pedal is the booster. You've got a shifter on the left-hand side over here. You can shift up to 5th gear. You can shift into reverse. If you're going too fast and you corner too quickly, you just fall over. We found out that the hard way, and I don't know how to get up yet. So when that happened to me in the training level, I just ejected for lack of a better option. And yeah, you've got a whole bunch of other buttons, each of which basically does one thing, which is great for immersion, but practically speaking is sort of just busy work. So anyway, we got 2 main weapons. One of them is like a heavy-duty cannon, the other one's a big machine gun, and then you have 2 sub-weapons, one of which is a light machine gun, and the other of which is like some kind of a fist laser cannon thing. I don't know exactly what. Actually, now we're in combat again, so I should probably actually play here. And you can actually zoom in. It's not great, but you can zoom in order to try to get a better view of things. Really, this game, the most difficult thing about the game is not so much the controller, it's the visibility. So you can look the head of the mech around independently of the guns. That helps for visibility a little bit. Oh shit, now I'm boosting the buildings. That's what it is. Let's try that a little more slowly. Shit. That's probably going to get fucking killed. That's going to be embarrassing if I get killed in the training mission. There we go. That's good. Just dump everything in there. Why not?
Alpha strike.
going hog. There we go. Alright. Enemies down. So yeah, so visibility is your big enemy. Obviously you have a small stamp, postage stamp in the middle of the screen, covered up by a lot of stuff. And it also has virtual scan lines, which makes it extra hard to see anything. So, pretty cool. Having proved our mettle in the Crucible of Fire, we are now allowed to actually pilot the tank and do normal missions and stuff. Nice, nice.
Look at that majestic pose.
So epic. I don't know what this does. I don't know what these do. I don't know what any of this does. Magazine change. There's a magazine change button. If you run out of ammo, you actually don't have to resort to the fist. You can just magazine change.
Let's be honest, who doesn't want to just resort to the fist?
Exactly.
I want to punch another mech.
Alright. So I'm going to tag out with Codeknight real quick. I'll have him do the first level. And I'll just check on stream health and shit.
Hello, everybody. Now, Roland has some extremely long legs.
Yeah.
So I gotta pull these pedals back. He's actually half spider, so. Haishi Dao.
There we go.
That terrible company. Being all terrible. You're doing wars.
You can tell, yeah, it's, you know, some generic B-roll, and then there's some text on the screen. Basically, the story's not that important. The graphics and the controller are the most important, followed maybe by mission content. We haven't played many missions, so we don't know. Maybe they get really exciting, but the ones that we've played so far have been pretty straightforward, and the focus has just been on how do you control this humongous, towering heap of garbage.
There's a bit of a learning curve.
Yeah.
The tuner dial do.
I'm assuming there's radio stuff later on. We'll find that out.
As you can see, we're experts now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know everything there is to know. Oh man, just get on with it.
It's mech porn. You gotta watch it.
There you go.
Alright. Let's do this.
This is the sort of game that you really need a lot of infrastructure to play. So, like, just got lucky that this computer desk has a pull-out cord tray, or a pull-out keyboard tray that sort of works. We put some of that rubber non-skid padding that you would use, like, in a kitchen drawer down underneath it to keep it from moving around, because otherwise when you shift gears, the whole entire control pad likes to move. And then the pedals are kind of hard to use. I just put the pedals way down in the footwell of this desk and try to reach them with my long legs. Codeknight can actually sit like a normal person and control it probably as intended. Yeah, our only mech at this point is the Decider. It's the George Bush mech.
Move out. Nice.
Try to check on them.
Slowly rotating wireframe.
Check on them chats.
It's got to load up all those high detail models.
Exactly. So we're spread across like a 20-foot stretch of office here, so it's actually kind of hard to keep up with the chat while we're in the mech bay, in the mech pod, if you will. How are the volume levels, guys?
Seemed like they worked alright.
Nice.
Start. Ignition. Did I forget how to play already? Oh, I did.
Yep. Yeah.
I gotta turn my systems on. I forgot about those.
We're not sure yet, but it might be possible to turn off your own oxygen supply. That's one of those little 5 switches, the busy work. So we'll have to try it once the actual mission is in progress, disabling the oxygen and seeing if anything happens, or if the game really doesn't give a shit once you turn it on.
It's just a startup sequence. Once your mech is on, you don't need to breathe. You're just fueled by mech action.
Well, apparently you got the game audio just fine, and people are sick of me asking that. Hey
Well,
guys,
good.
does it look okay? Does it sound okay?
Alright.
Do you like us? Please say you like us.
Do you love us?
Yep.
Yeah, janky boost.
Anyway, so yeah, so the focus is not really going to be on chat questions. So if you ask something and we don't see it, sorry, I'm not really looking. Yeah, it's mostly just about this controller, man.
And what a controller. Oh, I don't want to move. I want to look.
So this mission is some kind of beachhead assault with a whole bunch of friendly VTs, vertical tanks, and yeah, some kind of pillbox arrangement. And I don't know what the objective is. Oops. It's hard to tell.
Oh, that's right. Forget how janky these controls are.
Exactly.
It's super floaty. So if anybody is frustrated by my ability to aim, I mean, feel free to get it yourself and give it a shot.
Get your own, prove us wrong. It's really hard.
Especially having only played for like 20 minutes one time.
Unlike it's like that's the other thing. We haven't really played this much at all. But unlike any other joystick, it doesn't spring back to the center. So if you move it slightly to the left, then you're just going to keep aiming left forever until you hit the limit of the traverse. So you've got to manually recenter, and it can be a little hard to find that center. And that basically means that anytime you try to track across to aim at somebody, you're very likely to just miss him completely and go on. So yeah, all the fun buttons are down here. I don't know if you can see those. You have things like the fire extinguisher in case your mech catches on fire. You've got the windshield wipers just in case you get mud on the screen. Actually, it looks like you might have a little bit of mud on the screen. Let's wash that off.
Oh, that's an
awesome.
interesting effect there. Okay, good. And it's all zoomed out. Oh, I'm also way the hell ahead of everybody.
You might have got ahead of your column.
A little bit of overextending here.
Where's your gun? Where's the gun? Fuck!
Lock on. That's what I want.
Nice. Hopefully your reinforcements are coming, so you just gotta
not die.
Just gotta dodge the fire for a couple minutes there.
Let's get over to the other side here.
Always blow up
turn around. Oh, I'm starting to lean. You see that?
Yeah. You're not even in high gear. I guess
I'm in 3. That's doing okay. Let's
fast.
slow down and give myself a good turn. Brake, maybe? Is that a thing? Ah. I'm gonna say that is brake. That seems like a brake. Definitely a three-hand game. Let's zoom in a little bit too.
So the Uber Lizard is asking if we plan to do Steel Battalion heavy armor. I had not planned to do it, except apparently Connect for an Xbox 360 is like a $10 eBay accessory right now. And copies of Steel Battalion heavy armor are actually just used as packing material whenever you buy something. So yeah, we might try to do that. I don't know if I have a room. That's the thing about the Connect. Like this, you think this takes up a lot of room, and it does, but the Connect takes up even more room, and you can't even store extra things in that room. It's just got to be a big, empty cube.
Good.
Is that all the mechs down now?
Yep, all the mechs are down. I knocked one of them down, and my buddies finished them off.
Just doing like a cleanup operation.
Yep, so the mission here is to destroy, I think it was like 70% of their convoy.
Something like that, yeah. And
or just all the forces on the map.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. There is kind of like an implication that if you don't destroy enough enemies before the end of the mission, that you'll lose supply, or you won't have an option of getting supply, and that's one of the other mechanics, is that if your mech gets destroyed, you can requisition another one using supply. So if you get ejected from your mech, you can buy another mech and try again unless you run out of supply. So it's possible that that's a secondary objective situation, but we really don't know, because the game doesn't do a great job of telling you anything.
And we only managed to make it through this level, and then decided to stop for fear of spoiling it.
Exactly. We wanted to preserve this this early awkward fumbling with the controller.
Because that's what the game's all about, right? Getting to know the controller. And boy, is there a lot of getting to know the controller. Whew, that is one jerky camera.
I think you're walking into something.
I was walking into an ally for a second there.
So yeah, if you guys are asking about the technical side of what we're doing here, basically it's just 2 cameras, and then there's the game is being recorded on a Hauppauge HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. Xbox is connected to that with component cables, but this game doesn't really do HD. I don't know if I can show you. Let's see, we've got a bunch of cameras. Surely I can show you the box on one of them. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But let's see. I got a weird delay to work with. I got a complete lack of viewfinder to work with. Oh wait. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. But the thing I'm trying to show you is that this game is not 480p capable. This game does not run in anything higher than 480i. So component cables doesn't matter. You're pretty much F to the A in terms of video quality.
Alright.
Kill that bitch.
What was the main? Is that the punch weapon?
No, sub is punch. Secondary sub is punch weapon.
Here we go, guys.
And it boosts you forward. I don't have no idea how that's gonna work.
Here we go, guys.
Melee! On
yeah!
Yes!
Suck it down!
I don't know if you killed him or not. I think you just knocked him over.
I did. So when he gets back up.
Yeah, hit him with it again.
Gah!
Yes! Mech taser! Fuck yeah!
Yeah, alright. I use a melee weapon. I'm proud. I'm going to celebrate that with some mysterious green liquid.
The Exam of Life for Gaming is not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
I didn't know it was Mountain Dew. It's mysterious green liquid. Alright, here we go. First level down. Are you up for the second one?
Now you can go that one too.
Me again?
Well, everybody's saying that the game will run in 480p. I'm not sure if that's true or not. The box does not suggest that it's possible. Maybe it is.
Oh, the Haishidao forces occupying Shawan coast retreat after a mere hour of resistance.
I'm not sure if that's us or not. I don't know what side we're on, to be honest with you.
7th Special Panzer Division, 34th Special Panzer Battalion succeeded in landing with only minor losses. In order for the 32nd and 33rd Special Panzer Battalions to land unchallenged and secure the safe bridgehead, the 34th Special Panzer Battalion began a sweep operation to wipe out the remaining enemies within a 5-kilometer radius of the landing point. This is very intense.
You guys are still wondering, the component cables here is the official Xbox HDTV set. Official. Came in a huge plastic clamshell and everything. But again, who knows? Official doesn't mean good, so whatever.
I thought official did mean good. Oh, that's right. That's all that is. Let's go back. Let's look at the reinforcements, see what happens. Oh yes, my mech is unnecessary. I forgot about that. It's unnecessary to have a decider.
Yeah, we could request, I think, maybe we don't have any supply, but we could request a lighter mech, but given how hard it is to survive, I don't know if I want to risk that.
Right. Yeah, I think we're good with the decider. Let's go make some decisions. No. Let's go ahead and turn off all of our systems. Put it back into neutral. You never park your mech in gear. That's bad form, guys. Don't be like me.
Yeah, those switches, if you leave them on, when you start up the next round, you actually have to turn them back off so that you can turn them back on again.
For example. It's got a cool startup sequence, though. Here we go. I got one on here. Turn the rest of them on, you'll see that there's a little malfunction on there in the VT location. I can't read that, to be honest.
Measurement?
Measurement? No. No, it's not that. Miagunit.
Miagunit.
There we go. And now we get to play the startup bar minigame. That's what happens if you fail, just by the way. So it seems to me that we are ever so slightly surrounded. So it's a nice way to start. Let's go ahead and take care of that guy out there first. Where is that guy? I think that
Yeah,
is
Suboxic, I do remember that trailer. I don't recall that the trailer includes any images of any kind of controller situation. And the way that they presented that trailer, the 2009 MechWarrior quote-unquote 5 trailer, it certainly seemed like it was going to be pretty console-friendly. I mean, they didn't have location damage shown in that trailer, and the controls seemed pretty basic, so who knows. I mean, obviously it was all pre-rendered, didn't really mean shit.
Oh, I got ran into by my ally. Not cool, dude. You're gonna back up.
Hit him with the mech taser, teach him a lesson.
I should. There we go.
I didn't even see that guy.
It's because it's too high res to see, actually.
That's exactly it. The quality's just so great. So yeah, somebody was saying you have to enable 480p in the Xbox menu. This is a soft modded Xbox, and it is set to do HD modes in the menu of the soft mod. I have no idea if it works, so I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye open for an unmodded Xbox just to retire this thing. This one has problems. The disk drive doesn't even open all the time. It's on the way out.
Some guys over here in this general area. So I probably should have read the mission briefing for this.
Yeah, probably.
I assume those little blue dots up there are part of my convoy, and they are getting taken the fuck out. So let's see if we can save them. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, you guys, this is an early manufactured Xbox. I can't remember exactly when this one is, but this one's pretty old. I have another Xbox that I used for parts that I think was 2005, maybe. It was a much newer production date. It's kind of cool. You can actually take the motherboards out. You can look at them. They did some serious revision. They did, I think, a die shrink as well on the GPU, if I remember correctly. And I think they even omitted some cooling fans, too, which should make the newer production ones quieter, maybe last a little longer. I don't know for sure.
Reload main. Where's the fucking...
Yeah, I'll flip the Xbox over right now. No, the Xbox is also supporting one of the cameras. So if I flip the Xbox over, your pilot camera is going to get all jacked up.
Okay. So I totally lost the reload button.
Magazine change.
Magazine change.
I don't know if it, yeah, it just happened just now.
I think it did.
That's really fast.
That was bizarrely fast.
Quite nice. I'm assuming, yeah, so you've got, I think that little green dot is showing you how many magazines you have left.
Well, it's telling me warning. Assume by by the shaking that I might have been due to speed. Main weapon reload. Ah, knocked him out. Oh shit, there's also somebody in front of me. I should probably focus my attention on that guy.
Now this Xbox had the original disk drive. I think it was the Thompson one. The Thompson ones that were famous for failing. So that's one of the reasons I got that parts machine, was just to swap in a newer disk drive. Which, the old one had issues where it wouldn't read disks. This one has issues where it does not open.
No! So, there we go.
There you go.
There's an
that was
example
too
of
fast.
falling. Let's, maybe... Okay,
oh my
so
God,
first
you just
gear,
bounced
gas.
back up. Holy
That's
shit.
all it is.
When that happened to me in the training level, I didn't even give it a second. I was just like, oh fuck, and I hit the eject button really fast.
Well, to be fair, if you're in a mech and you're falling, it's probably a bad thing.
Yeah.
My first reaction would be, oh shoot, I think I'm completely out of ammo on that, actually.
On your secondary machine gun?
Oh damn, you do lunge forward with that, don't you?
Shit. Well, you can't use your primary when you're on that secondary either, so you might as well just switch back and forth between your primary cannon and primary heavy machine gun. Shit, dude. Wow.
I'm not doing so hot. Where's my...
I don't know what your status is. I have no idea
well,
what your status is.
my status is warning, apparently.
Yeah, you're still
fuck
getting
these
tanks
guys.
and stuff.
Missiles. Just why not? Actually, main weapon? Yeah, that was a little bit lighter of a gun.
More ammo. And you do have, it looks like 2 spare mags on that one, so it should be okay there.
Cool.
Nice.
There we go. Just hit him with the auto cannon.
So yeah, that primary is either some kind of super heavy cannon that shoots sabos, or it's just like a missile launcher that shoots little like sabo pocket things.
Oh, I'm locked on. That's right. So I'd like to be able to go up there and take the fight with them, but apparently my mech is incapable of it.
Probably should have read the briefing. I have no idea what your objective is.
I'd be willing to bet it's just to defend these blue dots, which I'm doing such a great job of. Let's be honest. Second gear seems fine for us.
Well, you guys, if I can get my hands on a third original Xbox, if I can get a semi-recent production, working, unmodded Xbox, then I should be able to franken Xbox together one sort of mostly working Xbox, and then I'll be able to shoot it and see if the myth about the bulletproof Xbox is real or not. That should be fun.
That sounds like a great use of an Xbox.
I think I still have the issue of original Xbox magazine, official Xbox magazine, about the original Xbox, where they took a letter from somebody asking, did that really happen? And according to them, they said yes, it really did happen. Supposedly the Xbox was shot with a 9mm handgun and continued to work. They don't specify anymore. I think it'd be pretty easy to shoot an Xbox just through some of the plastic cladding in such a way that, you know, it would not sustain any damage. Either way. Could start with something small like a 9mm handgun and then step it up to like a 12-gauge slug eventually. Just to see.
That's not an express. Oh,
Well,
that was a
intense,
bit of
huh?
a spread.
Some kind of sprint cannon.
Scary. There we go. So I'm nearby a whole bunch of red flashing orbs. If you look at the mini map there. No idea what those are. They look a little harmful, though.
These are probably the objectives you're supposed to be doing.
I don't know. They look rather enemy-like.
It says warn, shot, bomb, norm. I don't know. I'm looking for words on screen that might mean something, but I don't know. Well, it's sub-monitor mode select, back view, lock-on view, sky view. Sky view is so blurry, I don't see any utility in that. Front view, yeah, front view is nice. So that little camera on the bottom is just basically a wider angle view of the main screen. So if you're zoomed in, you can still navigate using the front view, and I'm assuming there's some benefits to that.
Let's go ahead and reverse. Feel a little leany.
Yeah. You got 10 minutes apparently to figure out what you're supposed to be doing.
Might need longer. Mode select. No, that's the wrong one. Not mode. Close. Sub mode. That's the one. Going backwards, that might be a good idea.
There you go. Nice.
The back feel. Ah. My shots are missing with that. It's the only guy I see, though. Just gotta wait for him to pop out, I guess.
So the blinking red thing is on top of your ally right now.
Yeah.
But I really don't know what the hell it is.
There's also another mech over here.
Looked like he just took some kind of indirect fire.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's where they're targeting some mortar system or something. Yeah, it's a scary thought, right? Eat it. Eat it, sucker. Yeah. Don't have very many of those.
You got 3 more of those, and then it's back onto the autocannon.
Well, let's get that back out.
120mm machine gun. I'm not really sure what they're expecting you to do. I don't know if you're able to get up there, if you've got the lighter mech or something. I suppose we'll find out.
Let's see. Where do I get there? Let's go. Let's try turning off oxygen, actually. See what happens.
Come over here. Turn off the oxygen.
Well, I'm confused already. Let's make it confused and oxygen deprived. I'm pretty sure I just see my shots pinging off this guy. Well, you know what? This direction over here seemed like it was a bit less sloped. Let's go that way and see if maybe I can find a way up there. Do a bit more damage with my 90 MG rounds. Ooh, shaky. Speedometer on this?
Yeah, one of those in the bottom right is your speed
that's
indicator.
RPM. That second from the right one.
I assume that's like throttle position, then basically telling you how far down the stick is. Oh yeah, that looks like speedometer in the middle. You have 74.
Oh, there we go. Fifth
yeah,
gear.
there you go. That might be digital speedometer.
Oh boy.
Yeah, now you're moving.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit! Holy
I am
shit.
chugging along.
That's fast.
Let's probably not turn like this.
Yeah.
Slow down a tad. Maybe drop it a few gears.
I'm not sure what this like. Yeah, there's this indicator on the right side of the screen underneath the primary machine gun.
All right, drop it in a second.
Bar in it or something.
You climb hills in second. I know that.
You got chaff. I'm assuming one of one of these lighter indicators, like that might be number of chaff remaining, something like that.
Bottom left, little yellow or amber lights.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
You got line color change. Okay, I can make your reticle more visible.
More or less visible.
Night scope. That makes it impossible to see anything. You've got the function switches. Who knows what those do? Tank detach. That's probably not wise. I'm sure that just makes the legs fall off. You've got the forecast shooting system. Probably some kind of thing that tells you how to lead your target. And the manipulator, which I assume is mission-based and allows you to grab stuff.
It's fun to use, though. Look at this.
Ooh, nice.
Look at that. I can manipulate now. In fact, I might as well use it. Oh, look at that. Look at the grab. That's pretty great. Alright, let's actually switch out sub. No, right. That's it. So here I am. I'm pretty sure fighting against a heavier mech than I am.
It's a Vortex. Most of what we fought so far has been the Vitch. The Vitch and the Vortex.
What a Vitch they are.
He's moving around a lot too. Seems like it's kind of hard to hit with your primary.
Oh, you know what?
You are out of ammo.
Yep.
Main switch!
Alright.
Oh yeah, so that might be what you were seeing, was those
yeah, they look like artillery.
red artillery pieces.
Oh snap.
Shit.
Oh, I'm taking fire.
You're getting hit and I have no idea how much health you've got.
Oh shit.
Fuck that guy up! Fuck his shit up!
Oh, you know what?
Use the taser!
Oh, no. I
Use
have
the
the manipulator
taser!
still.
Tase!
Oh, I'm trying.
Manipulator still up?
Oh, damn.
Nope, that's bad. Manipulator down. Oh shit, eject! Too late! We are
no.
dead!
So I think I spent way too long just chucking shots at him from
Yeah.
at the bottom of the hill there. Didn't quite work out for me. I think you got this next one.
Nice. You guys are asking about stream length. Probably approximately 2 hours. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And Gaius is telling people lies about how much I like Serious Sam. Not cool, bro.
As I recall, you love it.
It's almost impossible to take enemies out located on a cliff from down below one.
I found that out. Yeah.
Syntax, motherfucker. Listen, the enemy had to get up the cliff somehow. There has to be a way to get up there. Man, you should have said some of this before the mission instead of after the mission. But yeah, I think it's game over. I'm dead! Don't tell me shit, I'm fucking dead.
No, that's a game over. We have to turn the Xbox off now and start it over.
Yep.
It's done.
Proceed to next screen. I'm assuming this is the main menu screen is the next screen. Nope, no pilots. Our pilot is dead.
Oh shit.
This
Well,
guy's new.
that's good.
See, this could be the kind of game that's really hard to make progress on in a live format. If we have to restart the entire game every time we die, which seems to happen pretty regularly because I don't see any indicator that tells you how badly damaged your mech is. Maybe we're missing something.
I think once the screen goes red is probably a safe bet that you should just hit that eject button.
It might be by design that you don't have a lot of time to decide to eject from when you know you're about to die. Because yeah, there's just nothing. There's just nothing in here, man. It's such a garbage manual. I was born on 2002. Yep. Let's do it. Oops, I selected rookie on accident.
He
Whoops.
thinks that was no accident.
How embarrassing. I'm going to have to live with that mistake for the rest of the stream. Ah, darn. Yeah, the eject button is not so easy to press that you probably shouldn't just have that cover up all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? How are you going to accidentally hit it way up there? Are you going to be, like, restarting your mech? And accidentally eject?
So,
Oh, shit. Then we're going to start the tutorial
Oh,
again?
there we go. Yeah, so you
Oh,
gotta play
shit,
this
dude.
first mission. There's no official tutorial, it's just the first mission again.
Alright, well, we got to make
Go,
sure
go,
we
go,
eject
go,
them.
go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Shit. Too fast.
Jumping that gun. Yeah. Seriously.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock
Let's
and roll.
go
Go,
ahead
go,
and
go.
do that.
That's gonna work.
See a boxic. They say that C-boxic?
Siboxic?
He
Siboxic?
says get the eject button ready.
Yeah,
I
get
feel
the
like
eject
that's a good
button
idea.
ready. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Put it into gear. Oh shit, we're not in gear. Yeah. Just gonna spam cannon shots to this guy. Not looking to get killed quite yet.
Controller is pretty plasticky, but it's surprisingly robust too.
Yeah, it's pretty robust. I mean, like it sounds
It's got a bit of a
pretty
creak
cheap.
to it.
Yeah, quite a lot of creak. Sounds like
Barry
a,
says it belongs in the museum.
like a belongs in the museum. Yeah, sounds like a brand new Glock. Still got some of that squeak.
I know, right, Probot? Like, ever since this game came out in 2003, I guess it was, I saw this controller, I think it must have been an OXM, and I had to play it. And here I am, only 14 years later.
Drive by, do a drive by, gonna get ready on the brakes. Yes, here we go. Oh, I see the guy. Turn. Shit. There we go.
You know, I actually
Full
have
speed
some
ahead.
WD-40 in my car. Maybe I should grab some.
There we go. Woo. Shit. Big hit.
To Roland's dad? Are you implying that's me? Because, no.
Yeah, I think that's who everybody thinks you are.
I just have a beard. It makes me look old.
Yep, exactly. Clearly, you're not a fan of the channel if you don't recognize Codeknight.
From the one video that I was on?
Yeah, we might have been 2. Alright, please this. I can't skip that. Okay. Doing good. We're doing good so far.
$200 for the game and the controller. Would you say that's a good buy?
Seems alright. I mean, I got mine, if I remember correctly, the price that I paid for mine was about 140 bucks, which seemed like a pretty good deal. It was free shipping. That's one of the reasons that I got it, because normally the shipping is like 20 to 40 bucks, and I saw one, 140, free shipping. Part of the reason why it's a cheap one is it didn't come with the game, so I had to buy the game separately. It's not the green Switch original version, it's the blue Switches, which is the reissue, and it doesn't come with the box. So that box, man, I think they're like 500 bucks on eBay right now for the box and controller together.
Mandy says just wait for an emulator. I would be surprised if this game got emulated with controller support for a PC.
Yeah, I've been waiting
it's going to
for a
take a
long
while.
time.
I mean, if somebody managed to do it, then fucking amazing. Great, I will play the hell out of it. Assuming I can find another controller.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I mean, it's a pretty noisy set. It's a pretty toy-sounding controller. It's not like that Warthog hands-on throttle system made out of real Warthog parts.
The controller already does work on PC, huh? Alright, well that's cool.
Perfect.
I feel like emulator software is not quite up to Xbox standards, though.
Yeah, occasionally I'll check in on the state of Xbox emulation, and I'm never impressed with what I see. And maybe it's been a while. Maybe it's getting better.
I mean, even Project 64 has got some issues.
Go, 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 go! Alright, this is the Mech D-Day here. I don't want to run into anybody, so I'll give him a chance to clear the ramp. Give a chance for the German MG42s to clear the ramp for me. There we go. There. Nope, can't go. This guy is being slow. Alright, let's see here. We got map zoom. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with emulators. They either work for a very select few games, or they work with most games but not well. Original is still the best way to go.
You gotta use that chain gun kind of sparingly because you don't get any reloads for it. Alright, let's go fast. The trick on this level seems to be getting out of the range of the big guns.
Yep. It's not so much storming the beast as just running past it.
Storming past the beach.
Taking a nice and wild.
Heat warning. I'm getting zeroed out. I'm going to deploy some chaff. That's always fun.
So a lot of games, they have a nice in-depth tutorial that's just terribly slow and incredibly obvious for anyone who has touched a computer or a console in the past 2 decades. This game could use a much better tutorial.
I wouldn't even mind if they were like, to move left, press left on the joystick. Like, in this kind of game, you know, you can't be too sure. You might be like, oh, shit, left. Oh, actually, okay, I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So the giraffe is like some kind of a not quite vertical tank. It looks like a tracked... I mean, it still looks like a tank. It's tracked, but it has like a weird standing up torso bit on it, too.
It's just there to make it easier to shoot out.
Switching out to the main gun here. Fuck your convoy. Boom. There we go. I like the enemies that don't shoot back. They're easy to fight.
I see you're very sportsmanlike.
Okay, here we go.
I think you got a good idea using the 120 MG to take out those small guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to hit them dead on.
Given what we've seen, it almost, feels like you're going to get more lastability out of that 120 than you are out of the chain gun. Really not sure how much... Like, yeah, you don't get a lot of feedback in this game, so how much damage does the chain gun do to standard VT enemies? I got no idea. Ooh,
it's really a formality to use on them. You just fire everything you have and wait for them to get in. It doesn't matter if it's big or not.
Take out that tank. There we go. Oh, I can't seem to hit that. Oh shit, that hurt. Miss. I keep saying miss. Ow! Damn it, that didn't miss.
I don't really. I have a YouTube page, but I think it's got like a Minecraft video on it from back when it was still a new thing.
God, I remember Minecraft. There we go. Now taking all the big guns back here.
I might make videos if I have the setup that Roland here has.
No, I didn't get him. Where are they? Where's he at? There's he at.
Break him out.
Ouch. Jeff! Die, bitch! Slow down. Slow down. Apply the brakes.
No more falling.
Oh, there's enemies hiding behind those rocks there.
I'd say just hit the guys in the back and you'll be fine. There's 3 groups of
Yeah. There's gotta be something over
cars
there.
left.
Getting shot at by something over there. Oh, there's a bunch of bad guys there.
Yeah, maybe I could, but Roland has a lot more video ideas than I do. If anything, I'd be more of a stream every now and then type person. Maybe you could all watch me hide in the bush in PUBG.
Bring it around. Yeah. Oh, standing on rocks and shit.
Alright, I'll bring it up once. Gaius wants to know when you're going to stream the manliest game ever. Fear.
Never.
Never. Oh, ouch. Well, there you go.
See, like, PewDiePie can make getting scared by a video game funny, but I think I would just cry.
I will say, though, that I purchased Resident Evil 7.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm trying to get him to stream some of that.
I mean, like, we played the shit out of Resident Evil 5 co-op. Oh, I guess it's magazine change time. And I'm out of chain gun ammo.
Oh, you are, yeah.
There we go. I guess that counts as 70% or whatever the objective is. So yeah, we played Resident Evil 5 a lot. I know a lot of people are really down on Resident Evil 5. And I guess if you're a big fan of Resident Evil 1 through 3, probably sucks ass. But if you like video games... Oh shit, what did he say? Yeah, if you like video games, it's fucking awesome. Eat it.
VR would be nice for RE7.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think Resident Evil 5 and 6 especially, and to a slightly lesser extent 4, they're not really good Resident Evil games. They are great third-person shooters, though.
6 was, yeah, on the downslope for me. I never really got into it. But, I mean, 5 had such a precision to it that it really worked great in cooperative. And, yeah, playing through the entire thing cooperative in professional mode is a great way to build up teamwork with somebody. Cleverly hidden enemy VT platoons has begun... Nope. F. You get an F for grammar. Has begun firing on our VT transports at the bridgehead. In sync with this unexpected gunfire, an enemy platoon of VTs are approaching from both north and south.
See, as you can tell, Roland is a lot more forward-thinking than I am. Whereas I saw a launch button, I just pressed it. He went straight to the briefing.
Intercept, destroy VTs, and something, something, something. You can't receive any supplies for something. It said we're supply negative. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, 6, RE6, to be honest, not all that great. 5 was definitely the shining star of those 3 games.
So we are in the Decider, which is a medium mech. We can also get the Falchion, which is a light mech, or it looks like we can now use the Vitch that we keep running up against, which is another light mech. It's interesting that, yeah, you've got fuel tanks. I think that's what they mean by tank detach. I'm assuming that you have drop tanks, like if... I'm assuming you can run out of fuel and you can drop the tank once it's empty for something, some benefit. Who knows? How would anybody know?
Certainly not us. They say, or Barry says he wants you to use the bitch.
Yeah. We'll wait on that one, because if we get killed again, we gotta play the first 2 levels over again.
You just gotta be hands-on on that eject button.
Yeah, I guess so. But if we don't have supply to afford another mech, I think they give you one freebie. Like the first time, if you get killed and you eject and you lose your mech, you try to buy another one. They're like, you know, this one's on the house. Don't go losing mechs left and right, please.
Seeing as how you're just out of the nursery, we'll give you a freebie.
There you go. Bam, let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Yeah, hopefully if that happens again, Barry, we will be ready. We do have the eject button uncovered. Right there. In all of its fondling glory.
We are ready. Alright. So you already did this one once, so...
I do like how the mechs are powered by Goose.
Shit. Fucking pedals. God damn it. This is just... Oh, God. This game requires specialized furniture. Rock and roll.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the government can afford it. What was that?
No, I'm not even making it out of the damn door this time. Jesus Christ, what am I hitting?
You gotta give it a wide berth.
I think I'm trying to start in 2nd gear, and that's probably bad for it.
Yeah, not so bad.
I don't drive a manual transmission car in real life.
I do.
Fucking... In gear! Go!
Maybe,
Jesus!
maybe
Jesus, what? Communication tuner!
Oh yeah.
This is Oscar 3 to Argus. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, it's just story. That's just the listen to some story button.
I think this would be a great game to play multiplayer. That would be pretty sweet.
Alright, so I assume these guys, their red blinking lights, is telling us that they're under attack or something. So I can just get a lock on and start going ham on this guy.
Yeah, take out the ones on the ground and then
No, I'm
pop
gonna
up.
switch main.
This is Oscar 3 to Argus. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, I don't really know what my communication button does, but it does something for sure.
To accept any incoming comms.
Whoa,
So not to distract you, but Barry asks if you ever got to play the virtual pods for Mech Warrior.
No, I did not. I got to play something kind of similar. Oh, shit. There we go. Ah, sweet. I'm using my multiple screens. This is awesome. I did play, I mentioned it in one of my Mech Warrior videos, I did play the Gundam no Kizuna pods in Japan, which were much stripped down compared to that, I'm sure, but still pretty fun. What the hell is happening here? Alright, I'm answering the radio. I don't know why, but I'm doing it. Ah, dodge, nice.
Oscar 3 here.
What is happening? I don't know what this means. I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Which part of it?
It's asking me to answer the radio or something, but I can't tell what the hell's going on.
Well, hell, I just ignored it the entire game.
Well, I'm sure that's not what you're supposed to do.
What are they gonna do? Flash more lights at you?
Where is he? There he is. Fuck. Fuck you, buddy. Switching back over to the MG. This is where you found the pathway up, right?
Yep, you just gotta go a little further. There's a nice ramp up there.
Shifting into 3. Alright, that guy's beyond my traverse.
This is Oscar 3 to Argus. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, if I radio for somebody to say something, I just don't know what the fuck any of it does. Here we go. Ah, fuck, too steep. Alright, let's bounce over it.
There you go. Hop on to the side.
Shit, son. I'm getting fucking lit up. There we go.
Halo 1 was pretty good, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of Halo deniers in this stream tonight. What the hell?
This is Oscar 3 to Argus.
I don't know if that's like my squad mate, and by radioing him, he attacks people, or what.
So if you see when you fire that heavy infantry, oh, maybe that's why you switched there. But it seems like they all just kind of came off.
Yeah, is this like this is some heavier thing? Uh-oh, yeah, I'm getting hit now.
Oh, yeah. That guy might not be so heavy, but the big old MGs can't.
There we go.
There, hit him in the back. Nice.
Yeah, I was having some issues with the tracking. It wasn't...
Perfect.
Okay, whoop, slow it down.
Oh.
Trying to take a turn.
Yeah, you're coming up the cliff there. Don't slide.
Woo, buddy. That was close.
Right on the edge.
Let's bounce away from that, too.
There we go.
Oh, shit. Second gear. Get me out of here.
Drop a gear and disappear, I believe, is the phrase.
Yeah, makes sense. Magazine change. Yeah, see, that's not hitting him. Let's try the forecasting system. That doesn't do anything either. Shit.
I bet that's not for lockdown.
There we go, there we go. That's a hit. So this is where it's unfortunate that you can't... it'd be cool if you could decouple your machine gun from the lock-on so you could use the machine gun to destroy targets. Fuck, it's not hitting him. There we go, that's a hit. So yeah, these guys actually can't take that many hits, but they're moving in a weird way that defeats the lock-on system.
Yeah, they might have like some sort of jammer, because I'm pretty sure it tracked onto the base.
Shit. Fuck. I was thinking that I should maybe just disengage that lock and just try to shoot him normally. Yeah, there we go. See, those guys go down really fast.
Oh yeah, were those Vics?
Those are vortexes.
Alright, there we go.
That's it. I didn't even destroy the rest of the guns, but okay.
You made it so that they could mop up. So if I may answer that question, Hammermeister, I'm pretty sure Roland has heard of the System Shock remake, and he's not a fan.
Hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, it's better than Prey, because Prey is a System Shock remake without, you know, the license, or, you know, I mean, actually, it's interesting that there seems to be more original ideas in the System Shock remake than there were in Prey 2017. That is a subject for another video, unfortunately. Whew. We tag back in?
Unless you want to give it another shot.
Yeah, okay, I'll do one more. If I get killed, blame it on you.
If you get killed, you better press that eject button.
My pedals are moving on me. Okay. Something about a Panzer division. I still don't remember which side we're on. But we're about to penetrate the city of Janta.
Ooh.
Nice.
Better be careful, there might be kids on here.
Here we go. Channel. 1 channel Argus. 2 channel Wagon Master. 3 channel Oscar 1. What does that mean? Let's check the reinforcement tab. Oh, that's right. That's for buying more mechs.
Yep, but you do have more mechs.
So the Vortex, I can buy a boombox for 1,000 points.
You should do that.
Or supplies for 2,000 points. I have a supply count of 0.
How many points do you have?
What the hell does supply mean? Consult the manual.
You do have 22,000 supply. I think you should get a boombox and probably some supplies and call it good.
This manual's so bad. Here we go. Reinforcement supply. Request reinforcements here. You start the game with an M7 Decider as your VT. After that, you must request a new VT in order to change. You can obtain new VT reinforcements by using the reinforcement supply points you get when you clear a mission. After mission 3, you can also request supplies from this screen. You can only request the number of supplies available, which says 0.
Okay. Well, that limits your options.
As you proceed with the game, the number of VTs you can request will increase.
Makes sense.
VT and supply section. Here's where you can choose your VT and supplies. Number of supplies. When making your supply selections, pay attention to your weight allowances, standard and maximum. Jesus Christ. Communication key.
Okay, well, to be fair, most games are pretty easy when you learn to game the system.
Yeah. You can map different communications messages to the communication buttons on your Steel Battalion controller. You can choose 2 commands to set to communication buttons 4 and 5. Backup, attack, disperse, or engage, or disengage. Holy shit. Alright, well, definitely we gotta buy a boombox, right? Request a boombox. Your request for a boombox has been acknowledged.
Acknowledged but denied. See, it says it's unnecessary. That's a gross misuse of military funds.
So let's see, we got the Decider. It's a 3,000 point mech. Durability. Can I get more durability? I cannot. The Decider is as durable or more durable than even the Vortex. Still seems cool though. I'm gonna request it anyway. Oh yeah. Okay. Config doesn't do anything.
I have to agree, Hammermeister. For being a pretty dated game, System Shock 2 was pretty compelling and kind of scary at points.
I'm going to say no. I'm not going to use the same equipment. I'm going to pick a new one. Vortex. Arms. Here we go. We're customizing. Awesome. Mark 34R. 120mm machine gun, chain gun, and secondaries are unarmed. Oh. Okay, so standard weight is 14, maximum weight is 16, current is 10. I can add another chain gun without going over. I wonder if I can change my primary here. Oh, here we go. Mark 21R. I don't know what that is. Firing range 50 to 100, 34R. Okay, it's just different cannons, I guess. I'll go for lighter caliber cannon. Fuel tank quantity 1. Chain gun. Chain gun. So there's some kind of machine gun and or just another chain gun. Take 2 chain guns. Why not? I don't think this one has a taser option, so maybe I'll take 3 chain guns.
Just take all the chain guns.
What am I missing? Oh, optional armor. Optional armor's grayed out, so I can take 3 chain guns without going over the standard weight.
Are the chain guns the dinky little things?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a wise investment, but I don't know what else to do with them.
It sounds fun, but
okay, what if I... Wow, how much does this weigh? So the secondary, the 370HW, weighs so much that I can't even replace my chain gun with one of them. Unless I ditch one of my primaries, which seems like a bad idea. Because the primaries will do double duty as a secondary, but the secondary is not going to do anything.
I feel you should probably try it stock and customize it from there.
Well, stock is 6 points under the maximum weight.
Yeah, well, load it up with chain guns and call it good.
And I'm only allowed to take 1 drop tank, so yeah, I mean, the only thing I can do with that extra weight is throw chain guns on it, apparently. Unless there was another primary that I didn't see. But yeah, there's really not a lot of weapons unlocked yet, so.
Current topic is best soundtrack in a game. What do you think?
Oh, shit. Mech Warrior 2, maybe. I don't know.
Always gotta go with Mech Warrior, huh?
I'm a basic Mech Warrior bitch. Toss me my water bottle.
Careful, it has a label.
that's crisp. Oh, Oregon tap water in an Aquafina bottle. Truly nothing better. Oh shit, this thing's got like total sky view. I love it. It's great, so open and freeing. There we go.
Have you heard the Battlezone 1 or 2 soundtrack? C-Boxic says that Mech Warrior's Gold, that he likes those.
Yeah, I don't think I've played Battlezone 2. I played Battlezone 1. It does have a pretty good soundtrack. And it's a cool game. It may have beaten, it actually definitely beat Renegade, Command & Conquer Renegade to that hybrid RTS genre. Let's use our zoom. Wow, so blurry. Doesn't help at all.
Samurai, I'm pretty sure people are willing to put up with those load times if they get to use this freaking sweet controller.
Dude, if you're gonna get in the way, at least fucking shoot something. Piece of shit. You fucker. Yeah, got him. Oh my god, I can't see where my fucking gun is. Shit, sensitivity's a little high. Okay, let's bring it around. Oh, I didn't, I think I might have skipped the briefing for this one. I've got communication.
Good job, you pulled a Codeknight.
Yeah.
Jump
Okay,
right into
so
the
that's
action.
this
Figure it out.
this little bar on the right side of the screen is the tuner dial.
Alright. Maybe use that to peek in on enemy comms.
I think that's how you choose which guy you're talking to. So let me cross the bridge and consult the manual at the same time here.
I would imagine those would be the channel buttons up top there.
Well, I think that might actually be the preset communication options. Yeah, so there we go. Button 1, receive call. Button 2, request repetition. Button 3, request supply. And then you're allowed to pick between the other 4, if you want to read that.
Okay.
You're allowed to pick between the other 4 for your last 2 buttons. So I have not set those up as far as I know, so I'm assuming that means I can't even use them. Fuck you, tanks. Normal tanks. Horizontal tanks. 20th century plebeian tanks. Fuck you. Holy shit, I think my allies are getting destroyed. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Am I gonna die or am I alright?
oh, you're...
Eject, eject, eject! I think I might have been too slow getting across the bridge. I think it collapsed.
Oh, you did eject.
Wow,
Oh.
shit!
That was interesting.
Alright. Don't read the manual. Just shift it into high gear.
So, turns out, distracted driving can kill.
Yeah. There's a reason there's a law against that stuff, kids. Damn!
Hey,
This
hey,
fucking
stop
guy.
hesitating on your actions. Hesitation could get you killed.
The last poor Yorick, hesitation could get you killed. Sometimes it's important to just go for it. Yeah, fucking, yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Channel, I can't... How do I configure my channels? Communication in English. Oh, that's probably not it. Oh, maybe it is under controller settings. Here we go.
Oh, the communication though?
Nope, that's not it. Maybe that's something you have to get later. Honestly, I don't know.
What do you think of Mass Effect? First one.
There was more than one Mass Effect game? That's news to me.
A gem of its time. Yay, nay.
Definitely. I wish they'd made some sequels, but alas, they didn't. We all know how that turned out. Okay, well, my brand new mech is already toast.
You played KOTOR, right?
I played KOTOR 2 a lot, actually. Didn't play KOTOR 1 very much.
Yeah, I've never played it. I think I saw you playing it, that was about it.
205 PT is the punching weapon, the taser. 315 SB.
Personally, I think you should load it up with 3 205 PTs. Just go all out.
I might just actually remove this thing. I'm not much for the melee. The melee mech's kind of not my wheelhouse.
Alright.
Oh, no, I guess there's ain't shit I can do about it, so. 315 SB, 315 TR. TR has less range, and it weighs more. Okay! I don't get it, but I don't have to.
That's fine. You're only customizing a mech that you're going to be piloting into combat. You don't need to get it.
Right. So yeah, communications button, receive call, request repetition, request supply, request aid or rescue, and nothing else. And I can't change them. Okay.
Maybe it's mission specific.
This will be the last one for me, and success or failure, I'm going to hand it back over to Codeknight afterwards, so.
Just remember, in the event of failure, be sure to press that eject button.
Yeah, I'm going to be Johnny on the fucking spot with that eject button.
That screen starts to go wonky at all. Oh no, a cable came unplugged. Eject!
Exactly. A bug splats on the window like, BAM! I'm blind! BAM! Okay, then.
I think Roland has played the entire Mass Effect series, whether he's willing to admit it or not.
I don't know why people keep calling it a series. Like it would have been nice if something like that happened, you know, if they were able to make a series out of it.
I did play
I would have played it.
Of course. I did play through the first game, tried playing through the second, and honestly I just kind of lost interest. I don't know why. I guess I like the shooting aspect of it a little more. Wasn't into listening to all the dialogue. I know that's terrible of me. I agree, 100%.
Yeah, you may be terrible, but Mass Effect 2 and 3, if such a game were to exist, would almost certainly be more terrible.
Keanu says Mass Effect is better at porn than gameplay on this one.
Yeah, I mean, real talk, if we're going to acknowledge the existence of the other two games, which I hate doing, but let's do it for a second, you know. On a trial basis, we can pretend. It always disturbed me how excited people were to see bad game porn. Like, people were so excited for more relationship options. I'm like, that's what does it for you? Like, you know, open up an incognito tab and type in YouPorn. You're gonna see some shit that will blow your fucking mind. Apparently. Because apparently this is so amazing for you. Or just play like a dating sim, you know, a Japanese dating sim if you're really all about trying to trick people into sleeping with you.
Trick people into sleeping with you. That sounds like dangerous territory there.
You know, we might all die tomorrow. Well, at least you will, but I'm going to sacrifice you first chance. Like, oh shit, I didn't think I finished this guy off.
Looked like he was
there he goes. Yeah, he's done that.
Alright, there we are.
I got to drop gear, I can't get started again. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That guy's getting hammered over there. Dude, out of the fucking way. Yeah, okay. This is now a 300 game. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice.
Nice. Really knock him down.
What did I pick for my sub-weapon? Oh, just another chain gun. Right, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like something I would do. Are you dead? Are you not dead? I don't know.
I don't think he said that, guys. I think he was more getting along the lines of, it was on the news. It was one of the big selling points of it.
Yeah,
that's why people thought it. He's not endorsing Mass Effect porn.
Oh, no. Please don't misunderstand. Let's get that monitor out of my face here. Oh shit. There we go. Ah! Wow, I feel like I'm all alone now. I don't happened to my allies? Die, bitch. Switch guns. Oh shit. Playing chaff. I don't know if I'm getting killed or not. Fucking vortex is kind of hard to fight. I'm definitely taking hits though.
Alright, taking some hits, yeah.
Hey, the guy said don't hesitate, be aggressive. Alright, I need my freaking monitor back. There he is. Come on, boost. Fucking boost. There we go. I got him.
Oh no.
There's another guy over there.
Anything adult themed
Woo,
in video games will get you on the news. It's how you sell them.
Jack Johnson has sold more video games than any other salesperson up to and including Jeff Keighley. Yeah, I called him a salesperson.
Inadvertently or not.
Which is a fact. Yes! There's another one. I'm on rumblies, I don't know what's going on.
So, if I had to guess as to a health system in this game, those red bars that pop up periodically above each console, it looked like you were taking hits in the right arm when that red light was flashing. So, I would keep an eye out for those.
How's that, right? Is that guy not taking... Wow, shit! That doesn't look like that's doing any damage to that guy. Come on, here we go. Chain gun's out. Switching to my secondary chain gun. Oh god. Oh, it doesn't let you? What the fuck is this shit?
Maybe just fires all three. Well, that guy's out.
Damn it, it's hard to lead these guys with this primary.
Well, you are locked on too, and I think he must have either something that jams it, or you don't have any homing. There you go. Ah, you did this. There we go, perfect.
Come on, now you gotta get close to him or just guesstimate.
Now wait for him to shoot between steps. That was close.
There we go.
There we go, dead on. There we go, get behind him.
Oh shit!
Snap.
Having a hard time now. I'm definitely in the shit now, man. I think it might be this... Oh, fuck me. Get me out of here. Fire extinguisher time.
Ouch.
Ejection time. Oh shit. Damn, dude.
Looks like he got surrounded.
This difficulty curve is pretty harsh.
I'll say.
Alright, tagging out. Gotta be a courteous pilot. Return all my buttons and switches to the upright position.
I think they're down, actually.
Oh, fuck. Fucking maxi shit. Barry Stanton is quoting some NGE, I guess. Oh, I think Hammer, are you talking about Thief?
Yes, he was.
Oh, God, my Thief story. I think my Thief story is like my favorite video game story. About how a buddy of mine and I got a demo disc, like an Eidos demo disc. I think it came with the first Tomb Raider game or something like that. And yeah, you had the first level of Thief, which is just the most mind-blowing thing in the world in 1990, whatever the fuck. And so you play it and you're like, oh my god, a game where you sneak around and steal shit from a castle, this is the best fucking thing in the world. And so yeah, of course we bought the game when it came out. And we played that first level and you're like, yes, it's exactly as good as it was in the demo, this is so fucking great. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Level 2, you're in a fucking dark-ass cave, you can't see shit, and the zombies are invincible and try to kill you. And like, yeah, since then obviously I've played through more of it, but at the time it was such a gut punch. Like, you know, and I'm sure there's a big story behind it about how they didn't really have confidence in the stealth-only gameplay, whatever, but... Ah, man. Just such a bait and switch.
Communication and supply sections of the manual very carefully.
I tried, it didn't make any fucking sense.
About that. Alright, so I guess we need some reinforcements since that mech that we had, something mysteriously happened to it. We don't know.
I don't know what happened.
Let's go back to the old standby.
I don't understand the way that time works in this game because we've tried the mission multiple times and lost multiple mechs on it, but we can still start the mission over from scratch. But we don't get our mech over from scratch. So they're embodying this weird cyclical timeline where you lose the mech permanently, but the mission starts over.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Thanks for nothing.
Is this screen that gets... there we go, yeah. I mean... How much play did the decider have? Did you customize it a bit?
I replaced the melee weapon with a different machine, or with another chain gun, but I don't think it actually did anything. I didn't check to see if I had more ammo for the chain gun on mission start, or if you just literally can't switch to your second chain gun.
Alright, well if anybody knows how much that chain gun ammo started with, let us know in the comments.
You've been paying attention more than we have. Our attention has been somewhat sapped by this huge controller.
It's a lot to pay attention to.
Brightside asks, what do you think about Warhammer 40k? I don't really. I know many times as a young person I would go to the game store to buy magic cards and shit, and I would browse the Warhammer 40k section and I'd be like, wow, this looks really cool, and then you pick up a little pewter miniature in a tiny plastic bag and it's not put together and it's not painted and it costs $40, and then you're like, fuck off with that shit. No way in hell. So yeah, never played the miniatures game, never had enough interest to actually buy any of the stuff. I'm sure you can get pre-painted plastic ones now that'd be a lot more fun. But yeah, I mean, same problem. I've never really played the BattleTech games. I don't like tabletop games as a general rule. Not enough patience, I guess.
I, on the other hand, I like the idea of tabletop games. And I have started to try to get into
oh, you gotta go fast
Warhammer 40k.
Before that bridge
I don't have the
collapses.
money for it, though.
Yeah, I mean, okay, here we go. We've got some...
Well, there you go.
Just for fun and some kind of future... Where the fucking camera... Where is this camera?
Right in front of my face. Go right ahead.
What's the matter? How come you're not piloting well anymore? Where the fuck is my camera? It's on a delay, and I don't know where the hell it is. Anyways, shit. I got some of these because they're really cheap. You can buy old MechWarrior Dark Age miniatures in box. I just wanted to talk about them in a video, but yeah, I mean, the tabletop game works so badly. It doesn't really matter how bad the setting is. I wouldn't want to play it because... Oh, shit!
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, shit!
So I tried to go fast, and look
Crash.
what happened. Alright. First gear.
Back down,
Back
back
up.
down.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, man. That's gonna get good. Your communication light is on, but I already forgot what the communication options were. Anyways, yeah, on the Warhammer 40k front, I did really like Dawn of War and all of those expansions. That was some pretty cool stuff. And I've played Warhammer 40k Fire Warrior on the PlayStation 2. Oh, what a game. But yeah, I'm not such a huge fan of it that I really felt the need to get, oh shit, boost if you can.
Jesus. No, it's too late.
Time to eject!
Does it?
I think you're gonna die.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. God damn it, man.
We're having a hard time with this mission. This might be as far as we get tonight.
No, we're gonna make it past this. As long as they have enough mechs to keep us in supply. You know what? I'm just gonna cross at the river crossing instead.
Is that an
I
option?
feel, yes, they said a bit north.
Oh, I should have read that. Fuck.
I figured you did it once, I could probably do it, but here I sit.
It seems like, to me at least, that the river crossing might have more bad guys on it. That might be the whole thing. That,
A little surrounded.
yeah, you could do a little better if you get across the bridge in time and hit them from behind or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Or
we gotta buy another
a
one.
VT.
Yes. Alright. Here we go again.
What is Haze PS3? Best to go talk about Haze. the reason we don't have Time Splitters 3, says Barry. No, the reason we don't have Time Splitters 3 is because Time Splitters is a trash franchise. It's because even all 3 Time Splitters games, 1, 2, and Future Perfect, combined aren't as good as Perfect Dark. That's why.
For the time or in general?
Both. No, I'm just not a big fan of Time Splitters. Time Shift is better than Time Splitters, says Sboxic, and he is correct. That is a fact. I was wondering if Valve will ever make another game again. It's possible that if they have money troubles, they might like kickstart something, which would be gross and sad, but I could see it happening.
Alright, let's go find that freaking river crossing.
They lose all of their confidence in their own games.
And PUBG has started to do that to them.
Well,
How so is this better with that? I don't think they're hostiles though. I'm pretty sure that's
target.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. That's incoming artillery. Is there an artillery piece on your right side there? That yellow thing on the map.
I think those are just tanky tanks. Oh shit. Oh snap! Yeah, this is a bit hot.
Well, yeah, you got bad guys and artillery and all that stuff. So good luck.
All right. Well, let's shift up. Hopefully it'll do a thing.
Gregory says we need more Christian games, to be honest. Samurai says we need more satanic games. I'm going to have to side with Gregory on this one. I think we've had a lot of satanic games and not a lot of Christian games, so...
I don't feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm all about that religious diversity. Oh, yeah. So nice. Doom 2016 is pretty satanic. Yeah, Doom 2016 is moderately satanic and moderately good.
Alright, gonna punch a mech. No, maybe not. I appear to be using another gun. Ah, get me out of here. That was a bit rough. I think my right arm is not doing so hot.
Did it work? Are they still alive?
Nope, he's going down.
Okay, he's just doing a long, exaggerated death animation.
He is.
Holy shit. Did all your allies get dropped in the river?
No, I do have some off to the right there. They're just not doing a whole lot.
Maybe you should try to just go that way and hide behind them.
That's getting a little rocky. Let's drop it down to 1.
Oh, get locked on. Magazine change!
Oh, thank you. Ah, oh, jeez. Not going so hot here.
3 joysticks and need 3 hands to play it.
Really do.
Carlson asks, have I ever bought a firearm because it was in a game? In a manner of speaking, all of the firearms I own are because of video games, which is what got me into firearms in the first place. But, no, I'm trying to think. I mean, like, you know, my interest in the Colt Double Eagle is primarily comes from Perfect Dark. So the Falcon 2 series of guns were based on the Double Eagle. But generally, I like guns that did not do well, that were kind of commercial failures or sort of largely forgotten. And those don't make it into games. Like, I mean, it's sad to say, it's kind of cruel to say, but video game guns are like, even a video game that has quote-unquote obscure guns, has a ton of guns and an obvious like for firearms, they've still got the most basic bitch stuff you could possibly imagine. Oh, shit. I mean, like, games, you know, all still portray ancient stuff like the AUG from the 70s, you know. They're stuck in the past because, generally speaking, people who design and make games aren't really abreast of modern firearms developments, I guess. I don't know. Seems like you're more likely to see like an MP5 or an Uzi or something than you are to see something weird like a Roni Glock conversion.
I do love me an MP5 though.
Yep. Codeknight's a big HK fan, apparently. Boxic. Interesting topic of discussion. Overall opinion on SP games. Are they lost to microtransactions/service? I'm not sure. I kind of feel like there's a divergent trend. Like a lot of the games that I was looking at this year were total retrosploitation, just like really into the pixel graphics, and you know, there's like a Strafe 1996 they call it, which is very much an old school send up, and then there's Dusk, which is like the exact same game, but instead of being based off of, you know, Quake 2, it's based off of Blood 2 maybe.
Oh man, my red lights
are going off. You're so close.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
my Jocks.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
god! Last guy! Fuck!
Well, last guy on that side. Crossing the bridge, if you can make it across, seems like the better option, but I'll be damned if I can do that.
You guys are talking about religion or something now.
That's always a good way to make friends, talk about religion.
That's smart. We're gonna run out of money before we beat this mission.
We might. Let's maybe try another mech. Did you use the Decider the first time?
I think I did on that mission because I lost the other one. I bought that brand new mech and then I lost it immediately, and then I picked the Decider.
Decider's the most expensive. I would take that to mean it's the best.
Well, it's got the most durability. That's the thing. Like I was trying to find one that just had more armor because I'm a pretty not good at dodging, kind of aggressive player anyway.
Vortex is almost the same amount. I'm gonna give that a shot. Let's see what happens. I mean, couldn't be worse than it was, right?
Maybe.
Maybe? We'll find out.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna leave you in Codeknight's capable pilot hands.
You all know how well I did. I'm not capable. Ooh, boombox. Oh, Cleavage. That's an interesting song title. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, here we go, everybody. So, I can't see the chat. I hope that doesn't matter. He should be back soon. Here we go. I do like the startup sequence. It's pretty neat. Feels very immersive. Right up into this bar minigame.
I don't know what your tactic is here, but good luck.
I'm gonna go for the bridge. I'm gonna not fall this time, and I'm also going to floor it.
Alright. Yeah, I try to break left. Go to the bridge and break left. Try to just tackle everything in one direction so you don't get surrounded.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Carlson mentions the Stalker mods, Arsenal, Overhaul, and Misery. I've played Arsenal, played Oblivion Lost. It is kind of cool to have guns like the OTS 33. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, like, what I'm talking about is point to a video game that has an M43 Firestar in it, and I will buy that game. But none of them have, and none of them will, I'm sure.
Ooh, okay, so this one has that weird burst cannon on it as the main gun. Come on, I want to boost. I want to get off this damn bridge. Oh yeah, see up in that mini-map there, they have started bombarding the entire thing. Little pulsating orbs. Oh, no, I can't!
Boost, fuck, shit!
You know, I don't think this thing's fast enough. That is pretty terrible. Can I move at all once I get down here? If I pop it into one? No, I cannot.
Oh yeah, you're getting blown up. I'm eject.
Oh, that's cool.
Eject.
I like the water effect.
Jesus Christ. Woo! It's a little transparent that they're just scaling the camera away from the tiny bit of rendered cockpit because all of a sudden you're like, oh look, I'm in the underneath or upside down or down below, whatever the fuck they called it in that movie Get Out. Mech Warriors, the franchise is dead. Hawking was a blip. Do you think we'll have a non-anime mech-based game to succeed commercially? I think Mech Warrior 5 will probably succeed commercially because I think it will cost them $0 to develop. It looks like they're just using everything based on Mech Warrior Online and they're not doing a lot of work with it. Piano says, stop sucking. We're trying, man.
That's very helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for sharing your Steel Battalion expertise, Piano.
I will do my best to stop sucking. If I can make it across that bridge, or not get completely destroyed after crossing that shallow channel.
Manny asks, is Shogo a good mech game? No. It's a pretty good shooter.
No. Alright, let's just floor it towards that waterway.
You don't really have a great long-range weapon for doing stuff from there.
Nope.
So I don't know, you gotta cross, and I don't know what you gotta do. Combine. Robot Alchemic Drive always looked like a really cool game, but it's pretty hard to get on eBay, I think. Pretty expensive.
We can turn without falling. That is a big consideration.
Ooh, some rumble.
Camera shake. Oh, sweet Jesus. Pedal to the metal. Try shifting down. Nope, shifting down does not help. Shift up again. Maybe dodge.
You hit those guys in the hill. I mean, yeah, for lack of a good long-range weapon, I don't really know if you can snipe them.
Main weapon, that's what I want. There we go. Oh, that guy looks pretty big.
I'm not really paying attention to the chat, but are you guys saying something bad about Kanye West? Because I will not have that on my stream. Yes, this way.
Just gotta avoid getting hit in the back, too. Ah. No boost left.
The vortexes are hard to kill.
They are surprisingly
They're hard
durable.
to hit. When you hit them, they don't seem to take that many hits. They just kind of...
There we go.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Where is that reticle? There we go. Pop them right in the chest.
Oh, that's a bitch. Those are easy.
Oh yeah, I bet I could. That's not switcher.
Yeah, you get 3 magazines. I don't think you're going to need all that much ammunition as long as you can get some hits later on.
Alright, so let's get over there, help out my allies. Maybe pop into third. He looks pretty stationary. It's like a vortex. So main is the one on the right, right?
Yeah.
Switch sub. Oh, I don't have that one anymore. Okay.
Did it get blown off?
No, I think it just doesn't come with it.
It shows ammo though. I think you might have actually lost an arm.
I mean the melee attack.
Oh, okay, yeah. So sub. So main is right side. Sub is left side. This map has no sub. It just comes with that one chain gun.
That is a shame. I wanted to punch a dude.
Thanks for change.
Oh, thank you. See, it helps to have a co-pilot,
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
Somebody who can pay attention to the shit that you're not.
Somebody to look at Google Maps while you drive.
That's right.
Yeah, see, yeah, your buddies are across the bridge and engaged, so you might be able to let them sort of soak it up. Oh, actually, you need a
whoop, no, there we go.
A good washing here.
Decided to take a little lie down.
If you could pull that off to dodge incoming fire, put your mech into a little slide, God, that'd be fucking cool.
There's another vortex that just nail him with a few rockets.
That looks like hits.
Yeah,
There we go. He took a couple, but
so
yeah.
What do we have here? We have a bitch. Let's go ahead and change out this main.
Yep.
That's the one.
Apparently falling down put a lot more mud on your screen. It wants you to wash again.
Oh gosh. Good.
That doesn't look like a wash. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars Republic Commando, where when your visor gets alien blood on it and like a little digital electrical kind of washing wiper goes across the screen.
That's right.
Fuck him up!
I think
He's
he got
dead.
fucked up.
Yeah, I think he got allied.
He's been sufficiently fucked.
Fuck you, Vortex. You got a lot of beeping going on, so I'd say just dump into this guy. I think he's the last one.
Yep.
Oh man, sliding down the hill like it's fucking tribes.
Ooh, I should say that first. There we go.
Yeah!
Alright.
Die, bitch!
Alright, now it looks like it's just a handful of dudes in tanks.
Yeah, it might just be all turrets and stuff. You got chain gun ammo, you got, as far as we can tell, plenty of health. Or maybe you don't. That might be... Is that chaff?
I thought it was chaff, but I haven't used any. No, it must not be chaff.
Oh shit, this is chaff. You've got a shitload of chaff. The left side bar is chaff. That might be your health, who knows? Gosh, if the manual were to say something about this, wouldn't that be nice?
I know, right? Just to see if gear in this game is purely related to speed, I'm going to try to stop and start in 5th. Oh.
He's going to break your leg off at the shin.
Okay. It is both speed and...
God damn it, why is there nothing in the manual that explains the HUD? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's all I need, really. Everything else is easy enough to figure out, but the HUD is what they need to tell you about.
Yeah, without a doubt. Got this guy up on the hill here. And his pal. Oh, let's shift down. Yes.
This manual sucks. I guess they figure you got the kind of money to drop on this game, you probably also got the time you need to figure it out on your own.
That's a dangerous assumption to make.
Samurai says, Super Columbine RPG is the best edgelord simulator ever made. You might be right. I think people made a big deal about Postal and Hatred. But at the end of the day, Postal's kind of just like a fucking around simulator. And Hatred is just a twin-stick shooter with some edge. What are you doing over there?
I'm just shaking up a storm. You see, I got the guy, though, so...
So I guess it worked.
It did. Let's zoom back out.
No, it's fine. Yeah, can you hit the map zoom so you can get a wider view? Maybe you can...
Bam!
See if there's some bad guys out there?
There are certainly bad guys. Oh, my poor ally is stuck in the middle of the freaking shallow water. Let's see if we can back him up.
He's probably gonna die.
I guarantee it. I know I'm not helping.
Samurai says MILF 1 is not as good as MILF 2. Yes. Maybe. If they remade Marathon, how mad would I get? That depends. If they remade Marathon by getting Greg Kirkpatrick to reform Double Ought Studios and having him do it, I wouldn't care. But since that's not what would happen, then yeah, no, I hate it. Oh shit, there's still a lot of fucking mechs left.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Chaff!
Shut down.
There it is. Chaff is awesome. I don't know what it does, but
I assume it releases chaff.
like
That's
you know,
just an educated guess, though.
should protect you from homing weapons, but none of the weapons in this game seem to be homing, so maybe just protects you from being targeted.
That could be, yeah. So these guys up here may be the source of all that artillery that's getting dropped on me. You know what? I'm pretty sure it is. Ha! Eat it, bitch.
There you go. Just, yeah, drop that.
Fire that rocket right into his skull.
Boom. Beautiful.
Oh, that was not a good one. Oh, no!
Dang it.
Well, that went better than it did before. That's something.
Oh, man.
You want to give it another shot?
Yeah, sure. What was your prevailing tactic on that run?
To avoid combat.
Avoid combat. Let's see if we fail enough times if we're going to get demoted and just fail the game that way.
I don't know. I feel like those missiles against the vortex, it seems like the best way to go. 3 hits usually does it. MG, I don't think, does shit against them. Neither do the big ones.
To help. So what is supplies? What happens if we request supplies?
I imagine that's probably an ammo reload.
I was wondering if there's ammo or maybe a health drop that can pop down in the middle of a mission.
Try purchasing some supplies.
We are out of money. We're running out of money. You do not have a VT.
Oh,
Request
okay.
money.
Right.
Okay, so it's not going to let us spend our last dollar on something other than that. I kind of wanted to try the main gun of the Vortex.
It's that little burst thing that they were shooting out at you.
It's just not.
It doesn't seem as useful as the longer range, more
So
precision
supply
run.
count 1.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know. Argus, Wagon Master, and Oscar 1 are the 3 channels. I assume those are our allies. Communication 1, receive call, request repetition, request supply is that 3rd button. We'll have to remember that one. 4, request aid or rescue. Again, what does that mean?
You might call your dudes to you.
How does, who knows how this works? Alright. Smoke? You want a smoke launcher? I don't know. I don't know if I know how to use that or what it might do for me. I can upgrade from a 120 MG to a 140 MG. That's an extra 50% firepower. With the same range, the same ammunition.
Well, good.
Couldn't hurt.
Wait, hang on. Go back up there.
Oh. Which one?
I don't know. Whatever you were just hovering over the last thing you were trying to do. I think you were checking the sidearm stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently you have too many STDs.
Yeah. My STDs are over the allowable amount. Like, look, man, 1 or 2 is fine, but you're taking this a little far. Slow it the fuck down. Alright. Eject, use only in emergency. So about once a level. So 3 was supply, 4 was request aid, right?
Yep.
I don't know if we need aids. I mean, we got
Yeah, we've got enough
overabundance
STDs.
of STDs as it is. Okay. So, bridge. Going for bridge, I guess.
I mean, that's failed more often than not. I would floor it a bit to the right and aim for that water.
Oh man, it just seems so...
Also, when you do get into that water, pop it in third gear.
Okay. No higher, no lower?
It seems like that's the fastest you can get.
Let's try communication here.
This is Oscar 3 to Argus. Do you copy? Over.
Okay, so we got Argus. Let's try...
Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. I'm under heavy attack.
Okay, so apparently you can customize the communication config.
Yeah, I just couldn't figure out how.
Careful on that turning. Might slow down over that hill too. Pop in the third and just use that to...
Do you copy? Over. Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. I'm under heavy attack. Request reinforcement.
If I ask for reinforcements from that, I get told I'm on the wrong tuner. Fuck you!
Ouch.
This guy is moving out though, and I think I might have requested him, I'm not sure. Yeah, here we go. Here's 3 guys trying to make the water crossing with me. I should just try to join them.
So, I think the screen shaking is either you're going over some incredibly rough terrain, or you are going too fast for your gear to handle.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be descending the hill at either too great a speed or just in the wrong gear. Like if you're in high gear trying to go downhill, it's probably not good for it. Come on, baby. Kick it into gear, please.
I did best keeping as far left as I can. It looks like it might be a tad late for that though. So I'd probably push right since it looks like there's less guys over there.
Yeah, I'm just going to start dumping shots into that vortex on the hill.
We are part of the Pacific Rim organization, not to be confused with the movie.
Alright, legally distinct from.
That's right. This
vortex.
predates them.
Fuck you, vortex. There we go, that's a hit. He's down. Shit, there's more of them up on the hill. I am not moving forward here. I think I might have hit something.
Yeah, move to the right and take out those 2 tanks up there. They look like they're on the very edge.
Come on now. Get moving.
Quick with that dodge or chaff.
Yeah, I'll see some chaff. Map, close map. There we go. That's one down.
Nice. Oh, there's 2 more over there.
Yeah.
And you are pretty close to another one on the immediate left.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that guy's actually being targeted by my allies or not. Here we go. This is working so far.
That is a good question, Flippant Solutions. I think they must have cheaped out on that water. After all, this is a mech game, not a water sim.
Come on, die, bitch. There we go. That's one.
Oh gosh, there we go. Well done. Looks like you just have those
Slow,
artillery guys
slow
right
one.
behind you. And that is a break in the middle tower too.
Yeah! Break it, break it, break it.
There you go. Not too much though, you are taking artillery fire.
Getting my foot stuck in the pedal well, that's always cool. Come on now. Let's get some windshield washing action going on. Okay. We got artilleries. What? Artilleries to the right, artilleries to the front. There's got to be more mechs out there somewhere, right?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be close.
There's definitely. Okay. Let me just take it slow and steady now that we're over the bridge. One. Wow, that is some cheap plastic. It sounded like the joystick wants to break on me. Nice.
So, Combine 47, I think you're probably right. RDR did probably have the best in-game use of Euphoria, but let's be honest, GTA 4, it was so much fun just to get hit by a car and watch the guy flail around.
Or to try to get somebody to drive away just as you would try to open their door, so you get dragged along behind them for like a block.
That was pretty good.
I mean, like Red Dead did make it into almost a mechanic with the, you know, lassoing people and dragging them and tying people up on the railroad tracks and everything.
I think my favorite thing to do in that game wasn't really to fight off the cops, not really the multiplayer. I mean, it was fun, but walking up a tall flight of stairs, waiting for somebody to follow you up there, and then just punching them once, or pushing them, and watching them tumble. I know that makes me a terrible person, but it's fun. It's a great laugh.
I can't tell if I'm actually able to hit this guy through the freaking bushes.
Nah, it looks like it's just over that mountain. I use your rocket on a vortex.
Whoa, buddy! Shifting in reverse here. Try to get out. Popping chaff. I'm getting targeted. Where am I? I think my allies are all dead. Shit. Taking hits, taking hits. There we go. Knocked him down. Just gonna hammer with the 140. See what happens.
See if that does do anything?
Yeah.
I do see him pinging off, but...
Yeah, I honestly can't talk.
Gaius asks...
My main... I'm not switching. I'm in trouble. I'm fucking dying now.
Oh shit.
I can't hit him with a fucking... God damn it. Got him with the fucking cannon.
Maybe calling that supply. Yeah, there we go. You got him.
Get out of here. Oh! Get out of here.
Hammermeister thought you might do it, but on second thought, he says your STD-ridden Mech doesn't look like it's going to make it after all.
Yeah. I felt like I was doing... Oh no! Too deep!
Slipped into the deep. Oh no. That was close. Well.
Sorry guys, we're having a hard time with this.
Gaius asks what you think of this game so far. Is it fun? Frustratingly difficult, maybe?
Frustratingly obtuse. I don't even feel like it's difficult yet. I feel like it's just hard to understand any of the mechanics. Like you don't know what any of the HUD elements do. You don't know how the communication system works. Like I've got 3 guys and they're on the 3 channels and I have the communications things and I say, hey, come back me up, and the guy says, fuck you, you're on the wrong channel. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks anyway. Oh, have a nice one. But that's annoying. The fact that, yeah, we have supply we can't use because we don't know how to use supply. The game doesn't tell you how to use supply. The manual doesn't tell you how anything in the game works.
I think we got essentially one more continue. There was 4,000 credits in there.
Oh, I died.
You didn't eject?
Yeah. I did not eject before the water happened because I didn't realize I was underwater right away.
No.
So there's free mission mode. We have our choice of 2 missions because we haven't beaten the 3rd mission yet. Nice.
Well...
I don't know, what do you guys think? We've been doing this for about 2 hours. You want us to keep going and just hitting our head against the wall over and over again and hoping for the best? So cover that eject button for safety purposes here.
Don't want to press it by accident. You get your foot ripped off.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll start up another one and speed run it.
Robot likes it.
That's good.
Gaius says keep going.
Cool,
Play Serious Sam says totally radical
could you
dude.
ban that guy real quick? One more try. Okay.
He can talk into the darkness. You want to go?
Yeah, do it.
Alright. see if we can power through these missions. Man, you really did a number on the pedals, didn't you?
Yeah.
You pushed them back extra far.
Well, I floored it. I was flooring it 100% of the time.
Seems legit. What'd you do the name as?
It don't matter. It's not gonna last long enough for anybody to learn his name. Fresh meat for the grinder.
That sounds like a good name. Whoops. Well, that was turns out not delete. Space. There we go.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of time that it would take to reconfigure for a different game other than another Xbox game would be pretty extreme. So yeah, if we were gonna do something, we'd just play a different Xbox game. But you know, I don't really want to change the theme up in the middle of the stream. So at some point, we'll get sick of this crap, and we'll just end the stream there. And if we want to stream something else some other time, we can always do that. The funny thing is, even if we play it off stream and get past that mission, there's a strong possibility that we will, if we tried to stream again, we would die in the very next mission, and then have to start over and get past that mission again.
So that was Rookie, right?
Yeah, it was Rookie.
Alright, we'll keep it on Rookie.
Or was it? How many times did we restart it? Just
I think it was just that once. And then you slipped, I believe it was.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked Rookie when what I meant to pick was very hard, but you know.
I meant to click normal too.
Yeah, I was scrolling down to get to very hard, but as it turns out, they're locked right now. So then it just scrolled back through around a Rookie, and I just assumed that the game would let me pick very hard, and that's how that happened.
That's a good cover. I like it. Oh, good. We can skip those cutscenes. So, fun note: this guy will stand there and wave at you forever if you don't start your mech up.
Yeah, you can just the attack on the base never progresses. That guy just keeps gesturing like, close it! Close it! Close the hatch!
Come on,
Close
man!
The hatch!
I managed to convince them to hold their attack until you got started.
The hatch! Close the hatch! Trying his best sign language, who knows?
Whoop. Poor guy probably dies up there too.
Yeah, there he goes. Alright, B!
Oh, jeez!
Oh shit! Retract the gantry, retract the fucking gantry.
Whoa, yeah, he almost got his face taken off by that rocket.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein on split screen would be amazing on the original Xbox, says Samurai. Well, you think that, but you'd be wrong, because the frame rate is like 4. Yeah, Combine. PsyOps and Second Sight both came out at pretty much the same time, and it's one of those cases where there's two games that seem like they would be dueling, you know, competing games, similar ideas, but they're nothing alike, really. I preferred PsyOps because of the psychic powers sandbox kind of feel to it. And doing stuff like standing on a pallet, then using psychic powers to lift the pallet, and then throwing it so you could surf through the air. Shooting at people, that was cool.
Rotating Simulator 2013. 2003, that's when this game came out. What am I saying?
2002?
I think somebody was saying it was 2000. Oh no, they were saying Matrix was 2003.
Oh, okay.
This game was late 2002.
I just keep wanting to go back to this manual and pore over it, trying to find some information, but there's just fucking nothing.
You'd be looking forever. Oh, that was a bad decision destroying that building, dude. Yeah, that's right. You can't hit me. There we go. Whoop. Where is my... There it is. No, I want to destroy the tank. Alright, well... There's that. Let's skip. We've seen enough of these first couple levels.
Yeah. Oh, it's telling us that the communication keys don't get used until you become a platoon commander. So I'm assuming we'll know when that happens.
Yeah, I imagine they'll make a big deal out of it.
Backup. Back up your other troops. Good for increasing total group attack power. Attack. Good for when you're attacking multiple objectives. Disperse. Split up. Good for covering wide areas. And disengage. Protect your troops from taking too many hits. Still doesn't tell you how to use the frickin' supply, though.
Alright. VTD Day. Here we go again.
Apparently the supplies come in from a helicopter. Still don't really know what they do.
I would imagine they reload your weapons and maybe patch you up a bit.
I just don't know how to request them.
Guess it pays to be in first gear, not neutral.
Gaia says he's not a fan of these mech designs. No, they suck, man. I mean, like, there's a certain look to Japanese mechs as opposed to the American mech style, if you will. The irony being, of course, that the early American mech style was just stolen from Japan. But, yeah, it's, these have a weird look, even more strange than you'd see in friggin' Armored Core Front Mission. Like, those games have a really clean aesthetic to them. Like, it all just kind of makes sense. This, I have no idea what I'm looking at. They all look like Solar Sailor spacecraft. It's just weird.
They're pretty spindly, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bizarrely so for being something that's supposed to withstand missiles and other such things. Oh, no.
I don't know if you can get over those.
You know, I think you're right to question my ability to do so. Yep, wrong direction. Which is too bad, because I gotta go all the way around now. Alright, well, let's break first. That was terrible driving. I went into first before I finished backing up. It's a good way to kill your engine.
Fablefire, you were right. There were so many Rogue Spear expansions. Some of them were pretty good. What the hell was it? Covert Ops. Covert Ops is not good. I think it's only a couple missions. And it's got this bonus disc full of weird extra content, none of which really does anything. It's like, you know, reading about real counterterrorism operations or looking at horrible animations. And yeah, it's... The balance is way out of whack. There's almost no new game content, but there's a whole bunch of encyclopedia content.
That's why people buy games, right?
I buy video games so I have something to read.
If only they would invent some sort of device that had words in it instead of gameplay.
It's one of those ideas like a Mass Effect sequel that will probably never see the light of day. Deus Ex plus Perfect Dark equals Project Snowblind. I don't know. The problem with Project Snowblind is that it kind of... It's a shooter, a dedicated shooter, but it kind of still plays like Deus Ex, which means it's a bad shooter. It's a really generic... There's not a lot of mechanical elegance to that game, but it's still kind of cool, I guess.
Main weapon will give me one of these guys. There we go. Yeah, there we are.
sure you don't die on
Right in the
D-Day, though.
crotch.
That'd be embarrassing.
You know, I think I have managed to work my way past that.
Oh, embarrassment, you mean?
I have died a lot recently, but...
It's already so thoroughly embarrassing that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure, you know what, why not? There we go. There's those guys. We're in first here. I think we can make it to 2 without falling. Hopefully. I bet we can also run up to this guy and punch him. Where's he at? Oh, I don't see him. Oh, that must be him.
Best Ghost Recon game is Super Mario Odyssey. Alright. I think you guys have become deranged.
Try that missile. Holy shit. Oh. There we go. Now let's switch out that sub. Let's go punch him Mech. There we go. Let's do it, guys. Yeah!
Hey, Big Pinocchio's here. Nice. Now we can get this party started. Obviously, our lack of progress was frustrating enough that like 10 people dropped out.
Don't blame him.
The fact that anybody's still watching is sort of a testament to how fucking retarded you all are. And I mean that with love.
Let's skip through this. Oh, there was a new person, that's right. I should have let them see it. No. Long story short, we're invading bad guys.
Alright.
Let's see, yeah, I think we're good.
Spike asks, have I ever played on X-Link Kai? No. Never bothered with that. I don't like other people enough to really seek out multiplayer experiences. They require any amount of work.
Co-op is about the extent of it.
Robot Metal Arms was cool, and I thought I had a copy of it, but I honestly don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't.
Let's go down a bit there.
For lack of any stimulation, everybody's just memeing their asses off in the comments.
That's a push. Yeah, we got it. Let's switch out the main. Oh, you know what? Switch out the sub. Let's punch this bitch. Let's get going nice and quick for this.
Oh, this is the hill level, right?
Yep.
This one wasn't that bad, honestly.
Yeah, once we learn to go up on the
Go
hill.
up the hill.
That's some innovative gameplay right there. Oh, ouch, that was more painful than I expected. Yeah, that's right.
Tased. Don't tase me, Mech.
Alright, let's switch out that sub. Fuck those guys. Yeah, we're at first. We can turn them on. Stop shooting, you guys. Alright, let's see. That's still heading towards the hill. That's a big bummer. Oh. That was bad steering. Escape that vortex with a few rockets. So shift it a bit. Some bumpy terrain.
Yep. I think you're knocking down some trees. Oh, you got a bad guy coming out of this there.
Yep.
Shooting through shotgun. Ooh, fuck, artillery and stuff. Answer the call!
Two folks are actually killing shit. There we go. Alright, let's not turn too quickly now. There's the guy. Oops. That is a bitch. Machine guns, well, that machine gun should go out. Well, that's magazine change now. There we are. These guys off. I'll get killed going up the
Big
hill.
one on your close right, I think.
Yeah. So I'm on them too. I should get to turn right. There he is. Main weapon.
See, Big Pinocchio asks two questions, one about Insurgency Sandstorm and one about Generation Kill.
Oh, no.
I've
No.
seen bits of Insurgency Sandstorm. It does look pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of Insurgency or even of Day of Infamy. They're okay, I guess. As for Generation Kill, all the characters on that show are amazing. It's like the best show ever made. But probably favorite character is Sergeant Major Sixta. I want to tell people in real life to police their mustache hairs. Fucking great show. Police those mustache hairs. They're in violations of protruding down the corners of your mouth area.
Nah. That's no violation. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Starting to get a feel for this game, which is good because it's
Didn't
been
need it.
how long?
Totally Radical Dude asks thoughts on Black Mesa Half-Life Remake. $5 on Steam right now, but early access still. Yeah, I don't know if I actually bought the paid version of that yet, but if I haven't, I should probably pick it up while it's cheap. I've played through the version they have so far a couple times,
Oh shit.
and it is really great. I really hope they actually get around to finishing Zen, because, you know, it's easy to jokingly say, oh, they haven't done the Zen part, but that's fine because nobody likes it anyway. I don't think that's... If you ask me, Half-Life 1 is one of the only games ever made that doesn't have Zen syndrome. And it's the namer of that awful trope. So, yeah, I hope they can finish Zen pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. Although it is annoying that people play only the Black Mesa remake, and then they comment on my Half-Life 2 video, they're like, oh, you idiot, you didn't notice that you're actually, you know, you didn't notice that these characters show up right after the Resonance Cascade, you know? And, it's all retconned, yo. Black Mesa is non-canon shit. It's really good non-canon shit, though.
Tank detach. Let's see what happens there. It was flashing.
Oh, maybe one of your drop tanks is empty. Maybe you're almost out of gas.
That might be. That sounds like a complete... Ah!
All lights just turn off.
Alright, well he's down. I think I'm good. Just, oh shit. Let's change out that magazine. There we go. Go ahead and pop those guys.
Flippant asks, can someone explain to me what was so bad about Zen? The boss fights weren't great. That's about it. The boss fight against the giant swinging testicle sack monster was, I don't know, a little frustrating because you can't just like kill it right away. It keeps running away. You gotta follow it. You gotta do some shit. That's not awesome. But the alien factory's cool. All of the platforming segments in Zen were really fun because you get to play with the long jump module and you get to play with the gravity. I mean, it's pretty cool. And of course, the thing is, yeah, that the game built up to it for so long. You know, you see a teaser of it in the very beginning, and you don't get to go there for real for a really long time. So by the time you go there, you're like, holy shit, I'm here. It's actually happening. This is the spot. That's really cool. And then Op4, you know, they didn't make you wait for it because they knew you'd already played Half-Life. Well, you should have already played Half-Life 1. So they're like, yeah, we're just going to use Zen more free form. And that worked great too, but it only worked so well because Half-Life 1 built up to Zen so well. So by the time Op4 happens, I mean, like, you know, in plot terms, Op4 is a complete shit show. Like, the whole place is a disaster, and it really fits well. In terms of gameplay, level design, Op4 is just beautiful.
Alright, so here we go again. Third level. Not taking that bridge. Hopefully this will go better.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think people didn't like the platforming, but I mean, it's a game with an effortless quick save. Like, instantaneous quick save and quick load. So it's not like shitty platforming in Super Mario 64 where you fuck up and have to start the whole level over. It's like, no, you just hit F7 and you're right back there, you get to try it again. Like, there's no excuse for being bad at platforming in Half-Life. Nope, C-Box 6 out. See you later. Samurai? What the fuck, dude? Oh, God. Alright. We gotta focus. We gotta focus. Don't distract us. We gotta focus on this shit. What kind of damage can you do from distance here? Is there any way to avoid just running across the water and getting massacred?
No.
Okay. R.I.P. R.I.P. new fresh meat pilot.
That's right. Get that eject button ready, just in case. I don't think there's much of anything you can do aside from get in there, try to avoid as much damage as possible, and hope for the best.
Yeah, that may be true. Avoid the black spot, man. That's what happened to me. I thought I was okay, but I dropped into the deep water.
Here we go into the water. Cut down a second. Maybe a third. I think third was the best one.
Okay, so you see this thing here? That might be like overall hull integrity down there.
Yeah, that's possible.
I'm not 100% sure on that, though.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually do anything from here. No, I got missed.
I'm not sure if you can hit those ones with the machine gun, 120 from there. Might be able to hit that vortex. He's not moving.
Yeah, he looks like he's pretty stable. No,
Oh,
no,
shit. Every time he takes a
never
step, he goes really far.
This seems like a good idea for Chad.
Suboxic's back. He had to stay for the bridge mission. Okay. Shit. Pressure's on, I guess.
Alright, I hope I can do you proud. Oh, sweet Jesus. Is that it?
Whoa.
That looks like it.
Yeah. What the hell happened? So yeah, that's not armor. I don't know what the hell that thing is. It went down by
Sweet
one.
Jesus.
Whew. Alright, I'll try one here.
Alright, best of luck.
Shit, son, this is just insanity.
It might have just been a fire. I might have been a little preemptive there.
Oh.
I'm embarrassed to say.
Well, we'll have to watch the replay, see what you could have done differently. Oh boy. There we go. Ah, fuck. Keep going with the, yeah, I want to try other mechs, but it's just, it's not going to work, man.
Yes, the uncanny CGI black man is the highlight of the game. A lot of people think it's the controller, but they just haven't played the game yet. Once you do, you know.
Okay, bought a supply. I tried calling for it last time, I'll try calling for it again. I don't know if it's actually going to work.
I know what you mean, C-Boxer. You gotta customize?
Yeah, I'm going to ditch that melee weapon because we're not really getting close enough to use it, and I'm going to switch up to the 140 MG and stay in the standard weight limit because maybe that'll help us cross in the water. I don't really know.
You know, we would use some sort of ranged weapon. Thing is, it's kind of hard to judge those distances, and the aiming joystick is kind of floaty.
Yeah, because like you can see, guys, you can see on the control camera, I move it a little bit, and now the joystick is stopped there. And if we're on screen, it's going to just be flailing across the screen like mad because it's not in the center position. So when you want to stop moving, you have to find the dead center position, or you're fucked. Do it like MechWarrior Online. Woo! Come on now. Yep. Love some kind of
No pressure.
armor indicator.
C-Boxer says not to fuck this up.
Okay. If it's for him, we'll do it for him. Alright, just about where we're looking at here. So I'm thinking maybe lower left might be our fuel tanks. That might be the drop tanks. Still wish I had some indicator about overall armor status other than a blinking light that says, you know, you just went from being fine to being about to die.
Also, I think those red bars that flash above all those consoles might be a distance indicator type thing. Some sort of warning light. You're about to crash into a hillside there. Because it seems to come up when I get too close to things.
God, I want to try to tackle this all in one direction. You know, I want to try to get, if I can rejoin with the guys that are crossing the water and I can stay to their right, then I can move from, you know, clear everything from right to left and not be exposed to too much bad stuff at the same time.
There you go.
These I assume are bad guys.
Maybe
contrary
to what CGI Blackman says, hesitation might be a good thing in the beginning.
Yep. Whoa! Oh my god, don't shift from third to reverse all in one go, okay guys? Pro tip. Pro tip, you know, your engine doesn't like it. You can tell because it'll jump out of your car on the fucking freeway.
Sadly, C-Boxic, we have no squad commands to give. That is for a later in the campaign mechanic.
Yep, once you become a platoon commander, which I think if that had happened we would have noticed, but who knows. Don't tip, for fuck's sake. I wasn't even going that fast. I probably just took damage from falling too.
You might have.
Up. Up.
Shift to first? I think you have to get first.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to let me go.
Something.
Nice! Starting off strong.
Hit that guy on the far right. Kick his ass. We'll be fine.
Come on, let me target. Let me target. Oh, those might be fucking tanks. I'm probably having a hard time targeting them.
And he says that never pilot Mech's drunk.
Well, too late.
Yeah, there's a stream idea.
Drunk Steel Battalion stream. Every time you die, I take a shot.
Okay, so referencing back to before the stream, Totally Radical Dude says somebody kickstart a new Seaman game.
Gross. I'm just machine gunning this guy. I don't even know if he's doing any damage. But I know I'm hitting him even at this range. I can actually hit him.
I think a machine gun's just for those little tanks. Just so you have something.
Well, I was hitting him with a 120, which I know we know does damage up close. There you go. Shit, there is a guy to my other side.
Those miniatures that you have battle tech?
Yeah, it's a Dark Age. Shit! We're in trouble now. I need help from my buddies. Where are my buddies? Come on. Okay, there's my buddies. They're still crossing the water. Alright, slow it down. Just turn it around. Let's try to go through this one at a time. Oh, fuck. I just got hit by something. Okay. Yeah, it's time to move. Bring it around. Bring it around.
Might do some chaff. I think the red HUD indicates who's being locked up.
Yeah, that's probably true. There you go. Deploy some chaff. I'm also getting pretty close to the edge of the map.
I think he's doing pretty well. He might do it. Not to jinx anything.
Jesus Christ. It's a lock-on city over here. Switching over to cannon main.
There we go. Yeah, those do pretty good damage.
There we go. 140 cannon, close range.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something. Just got that one behind from the...
Now shifting.
There we are.
Taking it slow. Where's this guy? Oh, he might have been killed by my allies. Nice work.
Yeah, looks like it. So you do have those mortar tanks to worry about.
Okay, let's recenter. Let's slow it down. What do we got here?
So you might be able to just storm into the city without taking everybody near the bridge out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what my objective really is. Did we ever pay attention to that for sure to figure out?
All it said was take the city. Going for the dudes anyway?
This is Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. Do you copy? This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
I'm on the wrong frequency again. I'm just gonna keep contacting all the stations in order until I get some fucking supplies.
Over.
Wagon Master. That sounds like what I would call a supplies chopper. Yes, it's highlight. It's blinking.
Requesting supplies.
That's it.
Send supply chopper ASAP.
There we go. Got some supplies on. Hopefully that'll heal you up too.
Once my supply chopper gets,
yeah.
yeah. I'm mostly making sure I got armor. Shit, dude. I don't know where the supply chopper is or how to keep it alive. We're at a rendezvous. Wait, there's a blue thing coming at me.
Where?
Hell yeah.
You have mix up to your careful there.
Yep. Is that him?
As well as artillery.
Alright, let's forward. Go break right.
There we go.
Oh no!
A mech with a bigger screen
Oh no!
would be great.
Man down!
Oh shit.
This guy. Yes!
Take him out. There we are.
Nice.
Perfect.
We still got allies in contact over by the bridge.
They're going over its stem.
Oscar 3 here.
No CD stream.
Wagon Master's saying something.
Oh.
Shit! Supply chopper got shot down. Nice.
Well done.
What are you doing? We got 7 minutes left.
Tear through those guys. Looks like they had got the guys on the left hand, but they focused on the right.
Yeah. Gun. Wow, I shot before I had a chance to actually acquire the target, I guess. Jesus Christ, he just fucking dodged.
Oh.
What a bastard.
There you go. A little shaky there.
Oh, there we go.
Dodge
that.
Nice.
5 more of those. That's him. Okay.
Alright.
Chaff out. There's lobbing shots from the main gun now. My allies aren't doing so great. Oh, fuck me. That's a bad guy. Nice work, idiots. Nice. Just walked right past that one, huh?
Yeah, I think you need to use the
No, he's in
rocket
bad
more.
shape.
There we go. I got him. Well done.
Jesus.
Oh yes. VR in this game, or a game like it, would be pretty damn sweet.
Still got chaff. Yes, there we go. There's another one down.
Still down. We got 2 more?
Well, 2 more over here. Who knows what's in the city?
I thought there was only one.
Yep,
down.
there's one. 4 shots and 1 magazine left on the primary. He's down, he's down. That's it. Still getting... Yeah, let's switch back up. Just get these guys down.
Basic MG.
I only got 63 shots. If I have to, if I have to use the secondary while I'm shooting the primary, I'd be glad to have it, I think.
I don't think it does much of anything for Mechs.
That may be true.
Oh yeah. Clearly he picked up some extra skills while he was sitting over here reading the chat.
Oh, shit.
He is tearing through them.
Brakes! Brakes. Monitor zoom, what do we got over here?
So if you resupply now.
Oh, no, I think my chopper's been shot down. There's no more resupply.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
Bad news. We're on supplies. Oh, great. So our 1 supply... Shit, that's what it is. The chopper was shot down with the 1 supply that I was able to afford, so now we got nothing.
Uh-oh. Well, that is unfortunate.
That's this group done with. There's one more guy maybe in the city. Somewhere in the city.
Looks like a big blob, maybe two. Nathaniel Porter is commending your stick work.
Nice. One thing I know is how to work a stick. Shit. Still feel like I'm gonna get fucking killed as soon as I step in the city here. I got plenty of chaff, I got plenty of whatever the hell these yellow things are.
I'd say pop out and be ready to dash and reverse. Oh, there are two of them.
Oh shit.
Took out a building too.
Magazine.
Oh, they're both bitches.
Basic bitches.
Basic bitches.
That I can do.
That ought to be enough rockets, right?
Shit! Oh fuck. Taking some heavy fire.
Direct hit.
I just need something that'll actually hit this guy. Ah, dodge, 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 dodge. Chaff time.
There we go. Get in a little bit closer to that.
MG.
Yeah, that's just counting off. Ooh, I want to get behind that building again.
So close. So far. There's three of them. Oh god damn it, there's three of them.
Keep on that dodge, you're doing good. Maybe some chaff.
Yep, new chaff.
Oh.
Guns, 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 fuck.
Oh, the snap.
Get this close guy.
So good. There you go, now it's time for that
Beep, beep,
big
beep.
MG cannon.
Come on, god damn it. God damn it. We're getting hailed.
Oscar 3 here. I read you, Argon. Over.
Fuck it, I'm running into shit. I'm gonna fucking die. I can't hit these guys with a shit. Ah, this sucks ass. Fuck!
There you go. Big MG. Oh. Fire.
God damn!
No.
Oh, shit. So fucking close.
C-Boxic says this is a Mech Warrior intro.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh Jesus, guys! I think that might be enough for us. For
Well, there you
one
go.
night.
Started the stream with this screen. I think it's fitting that we end the stream,
Yep.
the stream on the screen.
There's a reason we picked that as the thumbnail because it's mostly all you ever see in this game, I guess.
Somebody said Dark Souls with mechs before. Maybe that's not 100% accurate, but I feel like it's pretty close.
Man, that's intense. I feel like 1,000 degrees. Holy shit. Well, that was exciting, fun times. Thanks everybody for stopping by and watching. I think that's going to be enough for us for one evening. But you know, we'll try to do something like this some other time. Probably not Steel Battalion. Although I will. I'll get more footage and I'll do like an actual review of it, and you know, should be able to make more progress off stream and plenty of practice time. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I think we're gonna call it a night. See you guys later.
Have a good night, y'all.